There are actually separate proceedings, which causes clients some anxiety, and it can be confusing, but they have a direct relation to each other that is very important. For example, protection from abuse cases, the restraining order cases, those often are the beginning of a family law case, divorce, or parental rights determination case. Sometimes they're preceded by a criminal case, often without much time in between. And how they interrelate is a protection from abuse action is brought. It's often brought without the knowledge of the person who's accused of committing abuse. A temporary order issues without the person knowing about it, and it has a profound effect on where the person lives, what kind of contact they may or may not have with children or their spouse or significant other. Ultimately, at the final hearing, it can have a profound impact on spousal support, child support, ultimate possession of a residence, pets, and it is modifiable by the divorce or family court with regard to contact with the children, but it persists for initially up to 2 years and can be extended. A criminal case is often related to a family case and a protection from abuse case because of an incident that's alleged, be it a domestic violence assault or criminal threatening or stalking, terrorizing, any number of things that are often related to a domestic case. And there are interesting aspects of that. First, if there was an arrest, there is often a bail condition that the person charged can't have contact, direct or indirect, with the alleged victim, and that's often a spouse or the parent of a child situation. That charge moves through the criminal system with an arrest, and then an arraignment, and then it proceeds to a dispositional conference and motions hearing, and ultimately a trial, and it moves on a completely separate track from the family case or the protection from abuse action. And oftentimes you need to amend the conditions of bail to comply with or be consistent with the protection from abuse order. Sometimes you have to do that first and then amend the protection from abuse, so that if you have a client who has a protection from abuse case against them or they're charged criminally, you have to make sure that the conditions are consistent, or at least not inconsistent, so that they don't get arrested for violating the protection from abuse or violating their bail while they're litigating the family case. The other important aspect, especially to Maine residents, a lot of Maine residents, are that the imposition of a protection from abuse order often restricts a person's right to possess and use firearms, explosives, and ammunition, at least during the period of the protection order, and a conviction for certain offenses, broadly deemed domestic violence offenses, carries with it a lifetime prohibition against possession of those things. And so, a lot of Maine folks are quite interested in hunting and that. So, and they're all separate tracks, separate cases, but very related.